So this is the fourth floor. Just okay, I'll start. Why to wait? So are you able to see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So please focus. Um, show your attention here. The reason is I'm telling query development also. Okay. Along with the explanation, it's important actually. It will take P2P cycle. Today topic is P2P cycle. It will take 3 days actually to finish. 3 sessions required to finish end to end. O2C not fully finished, guys. Like there are some other points pending. I'll take one more class. You may feel bored. That is the reason why I'm starting another point. So why this procure to pay cycle is required is, let's say you are working for one company, Dell only. Dell is a like software laptop related company or any other monitors or something. Okay. So for Dell company, in this example, I'm taking vision operations only because it's a default one. So vision operations is okay. Instead of Dell, I'll go with the vision operations only. Okay. So vision operations is a company. So for this company, we require 10 laptops. We are purchasing right now. In O2C and all, we sold the goods, but here we are purchasing. Who will tell this to prepare this list here is a requester. Requester will ask to prepare a list, and preparer will prepare this list. Then buyer will buy. List means here, simply we can say we require item. So item is what it is, laptop. Okay. And how much quantity it is. Quantity is how much, let's say 10 quantity. And then unit of measurement, how much it is each. And then need by date. When we want it, let's say 5th February. Okay, 2024. So these are all called as a list here. Okay. So this list who will prepare here is prepared by a preparer and asked by the requester. And finally, buyer will go and buy the goods. So these three will call it as a roles here, role. Same person will be played by requester role, preparer role, buyer role, or all these three may be different also. So it depends on the company hierarchy. If your company main branch in Bangalore and he is requesting and other person is sitting in Delhi, that person will prepare this list. That person called as a preparer here. And from Kolkata, those people will buy the goods. Like that it is. Depends on the company, okay? So requester, preparer, buyer, all the three roles will be played by a single person or maybe a different person from different locations also. So I'll show you where the preparer, requester, buyer. Okay. So this preparing is called as a requisition. In Oracle Apps terminology, it is a requisition. Okay. Requisition is in one line, I can say requisition is called as a purchasing document. Okay. Like navigation wise here is we are talking about only one module right now, that is purchasing vision operations. And here is the place requisitions. Another one is requisitions. Okay. There are two types of requisitions here. One is purchase requisition. Another one is internal requisition. Internal requisition means if you are having, if your company is having 10 branches, so in one branch there is a shortage. In other branch, if you get it, that's called as an internal requisition. And then purchase requisition means it is like you'll buy the goods. So from the other company, other source, or we can say supplier. From supplier, we'll purchase the goods. That's called as a purchase requisition. Right now, from other suppliers only, we are purchasing. Click on OK. Then item. Which item you are purchasing? Let's say laptop. Just select the item and press tab. It will give you all the details. And quantity is 10 quantity. Price is here 1000. Need by date. Need by date is, as I mentioned, 5th February. So there is a calendar attached over here in the need by date. Go to distributions. Here is the place charge account and then click on save. So this is the way we can create a requisition. So there are three levels of information here: header information, line information, and then distribution information. So why these many levels they have introduced here is type is purchase requisition, single person only. If you want to buy the goods, like let's say mouse, again, I should not create a new number. So simply you can select a mouse and mouse is 10 quantity and price is 300 and then made by date, then save. Okay. So here header is only one record, but line there are many. This is called as a one-to-many relationship. One record, many records. For one requisition, many lines. And for one line, there may be many distributions also like this. So the same terminology they have followed across the Oracle applications. One-to-many relationship. Everywhere you can see header, line, and distributions. So the information is divided into three parts here. Now this information is stored into PO requisition headers all. Take this, go to Toad here. Or control enter. where this number is available into a column that is segment 1 is equivalent to is the record. So in this record, if you want to derive preparer name or type, these are all stored already. Only we will focus on this particular area, header area. So if you look at here, there is a preparer ID. This preparer name is coming from HRMS module actually, this name. So for time being, what I'll do, I'll save this number. Every time, save numbers so that you don't need to check here and there. I'm just closing this by using F4, function 4, and going to HRMS. HRMS means human resource management, human resources. In your company, all the employees, preparer, requester, buyer, whoever it is, it will be stored here. People, enter and maintain. Full name. Full name, as I mentioned here, stock. Fine. So this information is stored into a table here. That is per people we, it is there, right? So we can find out script. Then expand this. And here is the place for all people F. Describe this. You can see here for all people F. Then again F4 script here. Go here. F4. So till you see table, you have to press F4. Table for all people F. This is from HRMS module. We are working in purchasing module, but we are using HRMS table it is. If you want to know what it is, what it will give, simply you can type here etrm.live. You can search over here for all people F. Primary keys here, person ID, start date, end date. These are all three primary keys. We'll call it a composite primary key. If usually in Oracle database and all, like a table may contain one single primary key, but here there are three primary keys here: person ID, start date, and end date. Now you go to the code here, minimize this. So this person ID is the primary key of it. Now preparer ID is equivalent to person ID. You can put a alias name PRHA, and for all people F, EAPF. So can someone mention the join between these two tables, guys? Joins are important here. Can you just unmute and speak?
PRHA dot
Okay, who is answering?
Dilesh
Dilesh. PRHA dot.
head.
Tell me.
Yeah, PRHA dot like line.
No. So actually we are talking about here this one. Okay. Go back to purchase responsibility. F11 number. Okay, we are talking about preparer. Go back to so preparer ID.
Preparer ID
Yes, perfect. Now
equal to
PAPF dot.
PAPF dot prepare again.
No, primary key of this table I
Right.
told you, right? What is the primary key of this table?
It's a person ID.
Yes, exactly. Remember the joins, guys.
Person ID.
Sometimes it may not be same. The employee name, if you wanted, you can take a full name here. PAPF dot full name. This is called as a preparer. And request number, where it is stored? Number. This number, which column? To identify a column name, we can go with the examine segment 1.
Segment.
Is it correct? It's correct only. Okay. So are you okay how to make a join? So two tables here. One is PO table, other one is HRMS table. HRMS anyway we are not dealing, but still we should know how it is integrated. Now the rest of the fields are also important. Okay. So I'm telling query now only. Why to? Of course you are in the initial phase only, but you should know, even though it is little complicated, you should know how to prepare a query. Okay, status we need. Authorization status it is. So F4, check authorization status. Click on this. Select this. Incomplete. Is that incomplete? Yes. So actually it is init cap, right? It is showing. You can put a decode also. Decode is a function actually. Decode of why? Because it is showing as all capital letters. They don't want this in a capital letters. We have to replace it as incomplete. Status incomplete. So decode is like a function, okay? It's a if then else logic. If authorization status is incomplete, we have to replace like this. Now check any another fields here. Type. So type we have to display. What is the type? You can check here. Is there any type column? So type lookup code is there. Here, type lookup code. This purchase. But what they are saying here, it's a purchase requisition. Now tell me how to use the decode, guys, for this particular column. Decode of
bracket.
Yeah, parenthesis, you can say, instead of bracket, parenthesis.
Comma. Inverted, so like a
Capital purchase.
Capital purchase, comma. Small.
Right.
Small letters purchase.
Yes, exactly.
Bracket close and status.
Parent bracket close, as you said, like this. So 2 times I use decode. Okay, decode is very important. It's like if then else logic. Instead of decode, we can use a case also, but we'll see whenever it is required. Okay. Now go to application again. How many fields we derived as of now, guys? Preparer, status, type, number. 5 fields I derived. The total we'll see later. Quantity into price, we can simply, guys, please go on mute. Quantity into price. So that will be equivalent to sum of quantity into price, that is equivalent to this total. Guys, I'm getting some noise. Thank you. So are you okay with this? Like this derivation, whatever query you prepared. Now, second one is here, item. This item is from inventory module actually. This item is coming from inventory. That you may not aware, I'll show you now. Go to inventory. So instead of switching, if you feel switching is taking time, here itself there is a items and master items. You no need to switch. If you want to go with this, you no need to switch. V1, F11. So you need to identify the table behind this. MTL system items. If you take this table, actually they are saying is a table, but it's not a table, it's a view. Go to top, F4, script here. And go to from class straight away. And here is a place. These are all item related table. There are 2 tables with the same name, but with different extension, table extension. This is translatable language, and this is B. B for base, and TL for translatable language. A primary key also they only mentioned here, inventory item ID, and one more is organization ID. So 2 primary keys are available here for this particular table. If you press F4 also, you can see here inventory item ID, organization ID. Okay. Now what we can do, you can add this particular table, MTL system items B. B is enough. Multi-language table is not required. Now, the moment you add a table, there is no state relation between header table and item table. The reason is item is not mentioned. Go back to requisition. Because item is not mentioned into header portion. It is mentioned into line portion here. So go to record history. Pure requisition lines level they mentioned here. So definitely there could be a join with the lines table only. So I'm adding line table also. Now, whenever we add a line table, there could be a join with the primary key, requisition header ID, and then one more is requisition header ID. Join condition is primary key.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Sorry for the interruption.
Yes, yes.
I'm Shiva again. Actually, your voice is a little bit freezing, sir, your words when you are talking.
Okay,
I
how is it
think
now?
I'm facing the issue or else anyone facing the issue, I don't know.
How about others, guys? Like, see,
It's a clear on this,
okay.
your voice. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir.
maybe where are you sitting? Like,
I'm
some
in room, sir.
hostel, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, sometimes hostel Wi-Fi, it's shareable, right?
Yeah, okay,
It's
okay.
okay. So
Continue,
I'll
sir.
send the video also, like,
Sure, sure. Thank you very much.
okay. Now, as of now, what I did is I made a join between pure equation header solve, pure equation line solve. And the pending thing is these two. So actually, you need to observe, you need to focus on the from clause. How many tables are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Minimum joins are here is 4 minus 1 means 3 joins required. So only 2 joins only available here. So one more join is required, that is PRLA dot item ID,
I,
that is equivalent to MSI dot primary key. So for every table, we have to know the primary key. So as I mentioned already, if you go with this ETRM also find MTL system items B. So check this website, guys, etrm.live. This is a primary key, inventory item ID, and one more is also there. Are 2 primary keys are required here. Okay. Dot inventory item ID.